Sarah often finds herself torn between her rational, practical side and her desire to explore her creativity and imagination. According to Carl Jung's theory, which of the following concepts best explains Sarah's internal conflict? A. Archetypes. B. Collective unconscious. C. Introversion. B. Collective unconscious. Sarah's internal conflict between irrational, practical side and her desire to explore creativity and imagination is best explained by Jung's concept of the collective unconscious. This aspect of the unconscious mind contains universal experiences and symbols shared by all humans across cultures and generations. Sarah's conflict likely arises from the interplay between her personal conscious experiences and the deeper, collective aspects of the human psyche. Mark frequently experiences vivid dreams that seem to contain symbols and motifs that resonate with him on a deep, personal level. Which aspect of Carl Jung's theory might explain the presence of such symbols in Mark's dreams? A. Shadow. B. Individuation. C. Archetypes. C. Archetypes. Mark's experience of vivid dreams containing symbols and motifs that resonate with him suggests the presence of archetypes in his unconscious. Archetypes are universal symbols and themes that emerge in myths, stories, and dreams, representing fundamental human experiences and emotions. Mark's dreams likely draw upon these archetypal symbols to convey deeper meanings and insights relevant to his personal journey. Lisa is drawn to certain recurring themes in literature and mythology, such as the hero's journey and the motif of the wise old mentor. Which concept from Carl Jung's theory might elucidate Lisa's attraction to these universal themes? A. Personal unconscious. B. Complexes. C. Archetypes. C. Archetypes. Lisa's attraction to recurring themes in literature and mythology, such as the hero's journey and the wise old mentor, indicates her resonance with archetypal symbols. These archetypes represent fundamental human experiences and aspirations shared across cultures, reflecting universal truths and patterns of human behavior encoded in the collective unconscious. David feels a sense of unease whenever he encounters people who remind him of authority figures from his past, even if those individuals have done nothing to provoke his discomfort. Which concept from Carl Jung's theory might account for David's reaction? A. Shadow. B. Persona. C. Self. A. Shadow. David's feeling of unease when encountering people who remind him of authority figures from his past suggests the influence of his shadow. The shadow represents the unconscious aspects of oneself that are often repressed or denied, including traits, desires, and memories that are deemed unacceptable or undesirable. David's discomfort likely stems from unresolved conflicts or negative associations linked to authority figures from his past, projected onto present-day individuals who resemble them. Rachel often experiences moments of deep insight and understanding when she immerses herself in nature, feeling a profound connection to the world around her. Which aspect of Carl Jung's theory might explain Rachel's experience? A. Self. B. Anima. C. Collective unconscious. C. Collective unconscious. Rachel's experience of deep insight and connection with nature suggests a connection to the collective unconscious. According to Jung, the collective unconscious contains universal symbols, archetypes, and patterns of thought shared by all humans, which can be accessed through experiences like immersion in nature. Rachel's profound connection likely arises from tapping into these deeper layers of the human psyche. Alex is highly independent and enjoys spending time alone, often reflecting deeply on his thoughts and emotions. According to Carl Jung's theory, which of the following terms might best describe Alex's personality orientation? A. Extroversion. B. Introversion. C. Individuation. B. Introversion. Alex's preference for spending time alone, reflecting deeply on his thoughts and emotions, aligns with Jung's concept of introversion. Introverts tend to focus inward, drawing energy from solitude and introspection, while extroverts are more outwardly oriented, gaining energy from social interaction and external stimuli. Alex's personality orientation suggests a greater affinity for inner reflection and contemplation characteristic of introverted individuals. Emily has a recurring dream where she's lost in a labyrinth, unable to find her way out. According to Carl Jung's theory, what might this dream symbolize? A. The persona. B. The self. C. The unconscious. C. The unconscious. Emily's recurring dream of being lost in a labyrinth likely symbolizes aspects of her unconscious mind. In Jungian psychology, dreams often serve as a window into the unconscious, expressing hidden fears, desires, and unresolved conflicts. The labyrinth represents the complexity and mystery of the unconscious psyche, with Emily's struggle to find her way out reflecting her search for self-awareness and understanding of her inner world. James often feels conflicted between the demands of his career and his desire for a deeper sense of fulfillment and purpose in life. Which aspect of Carl Jung's theory might help James understand and reconcile these conflicting aspects of himself? A. Ego. B. Persona. C. Individuation. C. Individuation. James's conflict between career demands and his search for deeper fulfillment aligns with Jung's concept of individuation. Individuation is the process of integrating unconscious elements of the psyche to achieve wholeness and self-realization. James's struggle suggests a need to reconcile conflicting aspects of himself, moving towards a more authentic and fulfilling way of life through the process of individuation. Michelle notices that whenever she encounters individuals who embody qualities she admires but feels she lacks, she tends to either idolize or vilify them, seeing them as either entirely good or entirely bad. Which concept from Carl Jung's theory might explain Michelle's tendency? A. Projection. B. Anima/animus. C. Shadow. A. Projection. Michelle's tendency to either idolize or vilify individuals who embody qualities she admires or lacks indicates projection. Projection occurs when individuals attribute their own unconscious thoughts, feelings, or traits onto others, often as a defense mechanism to avoid acknowledging these aspects within themselves. Michelle's idealization or demonization of others likely reflects her own unresolved inner conflicts or unacknowledged desires projected onto external figures. Daniel often experiences a sense of déjà vu, feeling as though he has lived through certain moments before, even though he knows logically that he hasn't. According to Carl Jung's theory, what might explain Daniel's experiences of déjà vu? A. Archetypes. B. Synchronicity. C. Collective unconscious. B. Synchronicity. Daniel's experiences of déjà vu, feeling as though he has lived through certain moments before, even though he logically hasn't, might be explained by Jung's concept of synchronicity. Synchronicity refers to meaningful coincidences that occur without any apparent causal connection, suggesting a deeper underlying order to the universe beyond mere chance. Daniel's experiences of déjà vu could be interpreted as instances of synchronicity, where events in his life resonate with deeper patterns or meanings in the collective unconscious.